And speaking of college commits, part of our new set here is our MaxPreps locker room, and we're going to kick it over to our guy Zach Poff in our segment known as Way Back When.
And thanks, guys. Checking in here at the brand new MaxPreps locker room set. It's awesome. Just like Kenny Hill's performance last night, got college football on track, and we'll get more to that when we send it back to Steve and Stoney. But getting back to Clemson, from a 2015 pledge to a kid that will be playing this year for a true freshman quarterback for the Tigers, Mr. Deshaun Watson. The Tigers, they take on Georgia this Saturday night, and the 6'2", 205-pound QB has a big-time chance to make a huge impact at Sanford Stadium tomorrow evening. The former Gainesville, Georgia star was an absolute stud during his prep career. He came out rated as a top dual-threat QB in the 2014 class on 247's rankings and finished his high school career with over 13,000 yards through the air and 155 TDs, both Georgia state records. In his senior campaign, he took on the Gatorade Player of the Year award in Georgia, and during his junior season, he helped bring home a state title, the first in over 100 years in the school's history. You know, the Georgia native is pumped to head back to home to start off his college career and hopefully leave Sanford Stadium with a W. All right, baby, from a gunslinger to a running back, you knew we got to bring up my guy, Leonard, take it to the house, Fournette. The LSU true freshman running back was one of the most dynamic high school football players to ever step on the gridiron. The former St. Augustine prep star was the top-rated recruit on 247's rankings among last year's class, was also a 2013 MaxPreps first-team All-American, and became the only athlete from the state of Louisiana to bring home the Gatorade Player of the Year award 2 times. And sticking with LSU, former Parkview prep star Brandon Harris is set to split time at quarterback for the Tigers this year. He finished up his high school career rated as the 3rd best dual-threat QB and was the 3rd rated dual-threat guy coming out, threw for over 3,000 yards, rushed for another 1,000 with 49 total TDs, and I think he's got a great chance to make a big-time impact during his freshman campaign. And I know you guys are going to touch more on Kenny Hill and another former Texas star who gets paid to play on Sundays. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks there, Zach, in the MaxPreps locker room. And like he mentioned, Kenny Hill of Texas A&M. Johnny Football tweeted, Kenny Football, and Chris bringing you back. And Kenny Hill from South Lake Carroll High School in Texas. He knows how to win. Man.
Yeah. I know, last night, if you were able to watch it, I mean, he won 52-28 over South Carolina. He threw for 511 yards on 44 of 60 passing with 3 TDs, breaking Johnny Manziel's 464 yards in a game through the air mark, and only his very first start for Texas A&M. I mean, if you think about it, you couldn't have a better first start if you really even drew it up that way or wrote it out.
No, and we're watching the footage here of his South Lake Carroll High School days. He's got career stats on MaxPreps, so check that out. You'll see he threw for over 7,900 yards, 66 TDs. He won a state title. A lot of it was on his shoulders to win that state title for a huge program in South Lake Carroll. We're going to see a lot of Kenny football coming up.